who or what you are. Let's inquire into this together. Let's confirm or reconfirm what is here. Take a moment to really put your attention on what is happening around now. What is it that is in your experience? What kind of a feeling, what kind of things are happening or moving around? Now, if you look around yourself, if you are sitting or standing or doing whatever, look around yourself. Not at anything specific right now, just all the objects, all the things, Notice the space which is between those things. If you are in a room, notice the space of that room. Just notice it. Notice the space which is inside of the body. It feels different. It has a different energetic charge about it, because there might be some feelings in the body. There is that energy. The body is like a bundle of that energy. Now, while still keeping eyes open, look down at the body. And it creates a question. Is the body separate from the things which are around? If we drop the ideas of, or if we drop the personal sense, or just not even drop it, if it's not possible to drop it, just overlook it for a second. If it was not there, is the body separate from any of this? It is here, it is in all of this. So therefore it cannot be, there's nothing separate about it. It doesn't mean that it cannot be. There is nothing, there is no boundary setting that it's separate. If you drop the label, then there is nothing separate about it. If you just look, it's just one of those things which is around. Relax into that a little more. Into that there is this space. And the body is no way separate from it. Now there is the thinker. There is the one who is thinking, has their past, has every idea, all of the identity with any kind of object creates this ego. So whatever you say, I am this, that, blah blah blah, is the ego. Okay? Let's just digest it down like this, nice and slow. So from a body we're going to the mind. Now, you've just seen that if you don't have the label or overlook the label of me and this or this and that, if there is no label in the mind saying that's I'm looking around my desk, that's a glass of water and that's the desk, they are separate. But if you drop it, it's just here. There's just something there. And then when you look around this way, go back to the body again. Is it separate from it? It's here with it. What you are seeing now, it's what's happening. So overlooking the labels, the person, identity, the body is not separate. Moving on, then we see the person identity, the I am. There is a sense of I am listening to this. I am sitting here, standing here. I am gonna get something out of this practice. What is it that says this I am? If it's a thought arising, how different is this thought arising from the body? The only difference is that the thought arises way quicker, dissipates way quicker, and of course it is given meaning and different kind of importance. It has a stronger charge about it. But the stronger charge is given to it from the identity and from how much attention it receives. So again, overlooking that a little bit, just to test it. How is the thought different from the body? When you go sleep, the body disappears. You have no experience of the body. You might say, oh, when I dream, there's the body. Yes, but that's another body. I've talked about that somewhere back too. That there is multiple layers of this body. But sure, we don't need to go into that. But when you go into deep sleep, there is no activity from the mental body. There is nothing from the physical body, the energy body, the astral body, and many more layers. They're not there. There is no experience of them. When true deep sleep happens, you know that every night there is a period of time where there is nothing. So what difference has the body between the thought? There is no thought. Thought arises, thought disappears. There is no body. Body wakes up. Body goes to sleep. Body is gone. You can see it being not there, arising as an object, and dissipating, disappearing. Makes sense, right? What are you when these things happen? How is it possible that there can be no object, but you still are? You say, I am not, because if in deep sleep there is nothing, I'm not there. Yes, that's what the mind and the identity says. But then, what is there to confirm the absence of the body? No matter who you are, if I can get across a question like this, you know that there is in deep sleep there is just nothing, right? There is no experience of your body when you sleep sometimes, and then you just remember the body waking up, right? And you will go, yeah. Well, you are something which sees that. There is something which is aware of the body being gone. But also in deep sleep, there is no mind. The mind doesn't remember what happened. You are aware even of the fact that the mind does not remember, that there is something which it doesn't remember. You just know it. It's something which is beyond the mind. So then the question is, what difference is between the body and the thoughts? Both are just an effect in this consciousness. When I told you to be aware of the space in your room or around you, or the space between the objects which you can perceive, how are you aware of the space? Is it the body which is aware of the space? Is it the body which is aware of not existing in deep sleep? You can see the mind does not remember, so he's not there for sure. It's a little death, because everything ceases to exist. That's why meditation, in the way of being still, as if you are in deep sleep, but wide awake, is very profound. You just drop everything as if you would be ready to sleep, to truly deeply sleep. You don't identify with anything, detach from everything. If you don't like thinking about it as you might die or something, think about it as you're gonna fall into deep sleep and the body is gonna wake up later. Detach from all of this, from the whole story, from this person, from the body identity. Just let it all be as an effect. Thank you.